Good evening, everyone.
Good
Welcome to the class 02 Vignana Astrology. Happy Guru Purnami once again to everyone.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, sir. Happy Good Purnami.
Happy Guru Purnami, you too.
Thank you.
Master, can I get 2 minutes to talk about?
Yes, please go.
Thank you, Master, giving the opportunity. Actually, previously, many videos I have followed you, Master. For many years, I am following you actually. I followed many videos, not only you, other astrologers also, I heard them, but I am not satisfied with them. When I followed your videos, immediately applied with many charts. Whatever I got the available charts, applied everywhere, Master. It worked very well for me, Master. I am really blessed to join in your classes. You have immense knowledge, Master. Happy Guru Purnami. Thank you so much for giving the opportunity.
Thank you. I think you are super forward, I think, rather than the other members.
I don't know, may I am.
Okay,
Sure.
because you're applying logic means you are so ahead. We will try
I
to
followed
catch you.
many videos actually of you.
Mm.
I'm really blessed, Master, joining in your classes actually.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving me opportunity to join your class also.
Thank you. One of the audience was talking to me before the time. He's saying that the most of your videos in Telugu, that is unfortunately not in Tamil or any other language. So we want to make it available. Knowledge should be available in everywhere. We are trying to do in English now. Let me recap. And we discussed about the qualities of astrologer and why astrology. Astrology is just like a roadmap, and what is the karma. And astrology is mainly about the time sense. What astrology can answer, these all we answered. But what are the methods we are going to use, we are going to discuss, especially now. The mother of astrology is Vedic astrology. There is a mislink in the subject. That's why we are exploring the multiple subjects to correlate and meet the right calculation. What are the gaps we want to fill? First is traditional Parasara system. And the Parasara system is about the Varga charts, birth chart and everything. And the next is stellar, the birth stars and how the planets are situated in which nakshatra. Out of 27 nakshatras, how they are connected each other. These are like stellar preference. The more than the sign, the star is the more prioritized here. Okay. There is lot of methods. Meena to Nadi, generally Nakshatra Nadi, and then Krishnamurti Paddhati. These all are connected to star-based astrological systems. We are following it. And then Western astrology. Western astrology is all about the distance between the planets. How the distance between the planet can create a positive and negative results. Western astrology tells only the tendency, positive or negative, but it cannot define like destination. The outcome cannot be judged using the Western astrology. This is my perceptional view. Using the Vedic astrology, it can signify you are going to reach the destination or not. If you understand the journey using Western astrology, if you are understanding the destination using Vedic astrology, that will be so beautiful. Even the nakshatra and all comes under the Vedic astrology only. The simple two things, one is a Vedic astrology, another is a Western astrology. We are comparing the results between the two different systems and finalizing the results. This is the basic concept. Any of astrologer generally follow only mostly one astrology. Whatever they believe Parashari, they'll say great. They believe KP, they say KP itself a great. I don't bother about the system which is great, which is not great. Every system finds its own gaps. I mean, in our understanding, not in their Rishi's perspective. So I just want to understand individually. For example, if you are going to the one astrologer, they given one prediction. If you go to another astrologer, they will give another prediction. Both the predictions sometimes contradictory. Sometimes both are same. The interpretation and explanation will be different. Users will feel like why different astrologers are saying different ways. Is it a correct really? They think like that. So that is a problem. So my intention, make them together. Just make it like a group discussion. All astrologer, please sit in front of me. 10 or 20 astrologers. Please go through my horoscopes. What you discuss within yourself and finalize whatever the agreed by all the people. tell me those finalized points only. Don't confuse me. That's what my intention. So all astrologers together sit and they'll compare and finalize, discuss the knowledge oriented and bullet kind of predictions they will finally give to you. Correct? Same the way, these multiple systems, we can compare the prediction, because as an astrologer, we cannot go to multiple astrologers. So being astrologers, go through the multiple astrological systems. That is my idea. This is the core idea from the starting day one. That's why ultimately reach to the maximum accurate predictions. My basic quotation is, I may not predict your story, but your story must follow my calculation. From the day one, my stand is all about calculation. I may be a little weak in the interpretation, because ultimately I don't want to do or don't do in a such a way. If I give a broader understanding, then you do whatever you want, but it works like that. You will be prepared for the situation. That is the idea. What is RVA framework? RVA framework is not new or not invented or anything like that. Whatever working principles, whatever the approach built by me, that is all about the RVA framework. And this is the zodiac sign. And generally, this is the model of the south chart. See, zodiac sign is a 360 degrees that can be written in a different format, in a circular format or a square box or a diamond box. Diamond box is a North Indian chart. A square box is a South Indian chart. It starts from the Aries to Pisces, 12 signs. And these are the nakshatras and Rahasya and all. I'll introduce one by one. Generally, we believe that the Saturn do like that, or Sun is performing like that. You got a Venus Dasha, so it will be beautiful. Astrologer will say. How they are saying? They are understanding it's a strength, its capacity. That is called planet capacity. They'll identify the strength of that planet in a horoscope or Janma Kundali. Then the result will be great or not good. This is the way they predict. So, in my view, how I am going to deal this planet capacity. That is the one point. And the second is the star lord preference. In generally Vedic astrology, they give only the priority for the sign Adipatya, 5th lord, 10th lord. This is the generally, if you go to Google search also, you see what my 7th lord in 6th house, my Saturn in 11th house, what will be the result? That's it. This is the way in Vedic astrology, they think like that. It is correct, but you have to go through all the Varga charts, divisional charts clearly with the right birth time. Then only it will work. Even if you analyze also too many things, you may chance to get confused. So that is the reason how the star is a priority. With the natal chart itself, you get the maximum kind of a results. Don't mind about that. We are not going to explore the Varga charts. Definitely, I will give you the idea about how to handle all the divisional charts. And if you don't understand the terminology, don't bother about anything. This is just like introduction of the roadmap. That's it. And the house analysis. Say ultimately, everybody don't bother about how planet is strong or weak. They only worry about that their career is good, their marriage is good, their children, life perspectives are good or not. These are divided into the 12 parts, the way zodiac signs 12. So like marriage, family, children, wealth, like that. So this is called houses. That house analysis we can able to do. How we are doing is RVA framework. Okay. In a different method, they do in a different way. But my style is bit different. We have a bit of concepts. And there is a dynamic natal chart. Generally, we understand basically whatever the planetary position at the time of birth is our birth chart. But in my perspective, that is not fixed. Sometimes the planets in the horoscope may get retrograde, or else after some time of the birth, maybe after 10 days or 20 days, it may goes to retrograde motion. That must be considered in the horoscope. This is my point of view of understanding. This is called dynamic natal chart. How you made this? So I just gone through the multiple horoscopes and I'm using the Western progression, comparing the birth chart and the progression chart and all. By observing over the time, I understand our birth chart is not constant when the planets are going to be retrograde. Retrograde become direct. We have to consider it. This is the understanding. And Dasha. So we know that the time will be considered as the Dasha system. It will be distributed to the planets, like all the planets, 9 planets, it will be distributed. 9 Mahadashas are not equal, but total is 120 years. And the progressions. Progression is all about tendency. See, one human is a strong tendency, that is a positive tendency. If it is a positive dasha, then everything goes correct. I mean, successful, and he feels he's achieving something, he's feeling the output also. When the progression is good, but dasha is not good, what happens? He feels so confident, but the results are not up to the mark. Even the native doesn't disappoint because he feels so positive energy. That's the reason. Progressions will give courage and positive attitude and achieving capacity and all. And progressions and dasha both are negative. What will happen? They feel like suffering, and the results also be same. If dasha is good and progressions is not good, what happens? They feel suffering. Process is suffering, but the destination result is positive. We faced so many hardships, but finally we got success. This is the way they give an example or they describe to us. And the planet, light, performance, resource. These are the three elements to decide the planet capacity. I think these are like a two advanced concepts I made in a PPT, but we'll go step by step. I'm just showing, that's it. Okay, I'll explain you because immediately we could not able to grab the subject. That's why I'm just skipping the slides. The course. See, I recently thought, why can't we teach the astrology in a short version like YouTube shorts or Instagram shorts? Let's make the astrology into the 100 parts, 1 or 2 minutes videos like that. So that 1 or 2 minutes of the videos can be explained in 30 minutes in detail or 1 hour also in detail. That's possible. I made the document. I'll show you that web page also. Let's go to Google and type 100 days of astrology, RVA or something. You'll find the page. This is the page actually. Okay. So where you have all the topics are listed here. So we will go one by one. If you log in, simply you can log in and directly you can check like a marked completed or not. Also you can maintain the status. This lesson is completed or not. You have a Telugu and English versions. You can choose the language. So I'll show you the basic topics. Okay. There's the same thing in the PPT also. Let's finish this. Fundamentals. What is karma siddhanta? Remedies will work and life can be changed, altered or not. Something like that. What is we'll explore this first zodiac sign story. And we'll go ahead then. So what are the planets and karakattvas and bhavas divisions? If you are asking what is horoscope in 3 words, we have to understand the planetary strength in a horoscope and which areas are going to disturb in a native's life, that we will understand. If he is going to disturb or if he is going to raise or improve in a certain areas of life, then the next question is when. The when is the dasha. That's it. We will understand the planetary strength. Then we will understand the areas of life. Then we will predict what is the timing of the event. That's it. So 3 simple steps to analyze any horoscope. This is the idea. So these are the like a very basics and fundamentals. And then capacity. So the 27 nakshatras and what is the concept of light performance resource. I'll explain you that. And the retrogression dynamic rules. What are the rules we consider? And dasha analysis. And what is the concept of the dasha pattern? Because in the world, some X person dasha is a Venus dasha, Y person dasha is Venus dasha. X person is suffering, but Y person is making millions. So what is the difference? Difference is all about the planetary positions and placements. So that is the way. And one more thing is some of the periods in the life can be drastically changed and transformed highly. What are that? How to identify that? That is called dasha patterns. And Western aspects and progression, timing of event. That is a simple way it is divided and categorized. And astrology is a language we should transform and we should understand the language of the planets. And there's the chart and timing of the events. The same thing, whatever in this page, I just grabbed and placed here. We are going to conduct the videos. That videos will be listed on YouTube. And we have LM. already Vignana Astrology course also listed here. That is in Telugu. No need to worry. Whatever we type in the LM, that can be easily comes in English. This is the LM. Okay. And because we run the course in the Telugu also, so that's the reason the content is already available here. The articles we have, that articles and the videos, all the transcript is there and videos are there. So from that, based on the command is run space RVA _ master. This is the command. After that, if you type, why this command? This command is already declared how the content have to filter, because students also discuss in the class. They have a wrong misconceptions and etc. will be there. That will be filtered what master told. So that is RVA master. So if you type some topic, the refined content will be visible. You don't need to type like a long prompts. You can simply ask the question after this command. This is the way we have to use.
Please share this link with us, Master.
That is, so just go to Google and type RVA Astrology Notebook LM. That's it.
Okay.
You will find it. And we have a calculator space. There, if you go to RVA calculators, you will find a lot of calculators. There is Notebook LM is also there.
These are all on public access.
Everything, astrological knowledge, everything is a public access. Here is a Notebook LMC. And one more important thing, you have to collect 100 charts. That is because if I get some example chart, a celebrity chart or some my own client chart, if I get, you don't know it is really, oh, I think it worked like that. You feel like that. So I don't want to make it. So you will feel a real and a personal experience. Yes, really that happened to the native. I know him personally. So the logic is working correctly. You feel like that. That's the reason. Get your own charts. I have a lot of charts, but with your charts, if you are learning, you'll understand better. That is my idea. I can give a lot of examples. We have a lot of data in a YouTube research program and client data. I don't share all the client data. That is a private consultation data, but research call data, we have more than 5,000 users are waiting, and I finished so many calls and uploaded research calls in YouTube. That is the data also we have. Multiple sources, and in website we have 4 million users, but there is no events. Okay, like we have a lot of data. Articles also there. Okay, if you go to learn, go to documentation concepts, there is a Vignana course. Go to overview. We have 24 articles that is written in Telugu, but we will make it available in English also. See, I think it's been translated by already AI model, but if not, let me know. I'll correct it in English. Okay. We have already the Vignana course also. Material is available already for whom the astrology course, especially. This astrology course, definitely, if you don't know anything about astrology, definitely make you to be master. And this is the final line. Astrology is a ocean. People feel like that ocean, but I'll be with you to cross it. But first, I don't feel it is a ocean, because if you feel like that, we'll be so much of with inferiority complex. So make it as much as simple, logical, and with less memory. Then we could able to achieve, and we could able to speak something on the birth chart without any blank face. That is my idea. Okay, that's the reason we have a limited content. That limited content easy to remember and easy to recollect the things. Got it? So these are the concepts. So I just read the topics just once, and then we'll go for the first topic. So what do you think? Shall we start a basic idea about the astrology, class number 2? So that is the kingdom story is there. So that I'll explain you. What do you say?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes. This topic is already covered yesterday and today. And the next is what is the Zodiac sign and all. In the olden days, long ago, then centuries ago, there is a kingdom. Okay. This story is to remember what is the Zodiac sign. That's it. Okay. How the concept is like that. In the kingdom, there is a king. The king is sun. Okay. The sun is, the signs are also there. So they placed the called Leo sign. The owner is the sun. The king is already there. So he is looking for the queen. The queen is moon. She sits besides to the sun. That is a sign name is a Cancer sign. Okay. She is very much emotional, sensitive. The king is always royal. You know about it. So if the king and queen are the parents to the kingdom, the prince is there. They prepared a kitchen area that is called Gemini. Okay. It is not exactly the meaning, but to remember. So the prince is a coordinator or the controller of the kitchen. So he planned to cook every food required for the kingdom. Okay. And then he said to the parents, I cooked the food for all the people in the kingdom. I will only distribute to the people. So his own sign is a Gemini, and again Virgo also. So the Gemini is about cooking, and the Virgo is about the distributing, advertising. Kanya is like sensitive. In the female actors advertise the things like that. Next, everyone filled with their tummies, and then after having the food, they are looking for the entertainment. Okay. In old days, we know the Taurus means ox dance or something will be there in olden days. That is like a Taurus. That is an entertainment sign. The Lord is a Venus. The Venus is a controller of the entertainment. He's a ruler of the entertainments. Everybody is enjoying and have fun. Everything is good. But if the fun is going to cross the limits of their fun, then there is a chance of something is going wrong with the kingdom, right? That is the reason the king decided to control with the chief commander, the police officer, that is commander, Mars. The Aries is situated. The Aries, the goat can quarrel like anything. Okay. So the Aries sign is the chief commander. Okay. And next, the chief commander first requires what? Weapons. That is the reason sign of the Scorpio. We know the idea of the Scorpio. It is a bit poisonous. Okay. Then the chief commander asked that I want a subordinates, and I cannot directly execute the war or control the people. Then Mars taken as a soldiers. The soldiers is Capricorn sign. Capricorn is all about the warriors. That warriors is going to support his boss is Mars. Got it? Then the sign Aquarius is about the small team members at the kingdom, do the small activities within the kingdom, small works. That is a Kumbha Rashi. So Kumbha is like a weak pot. So that the smallest, simplest things. We will take the pot from one place to another place is not required so much of efforts. With the less efforts, people are the Aquarius. That is same. Saturn is the lord of the sign. The Saturn is not to the subordinate to the sun. It's a subordinate to the Mars. And lower level of the people looks for the justice. The justice. The justice lord is the Venus. That is a Libra. We know the symbol of the court in the sign, court sign. Okay. That is a Libra. Balanced of the good and bad, anything. So that can balance anything. The court. Anyone should obey the laws and government and court, whatever results, whatever they are saying. Correct? So the Saturn, scary and a bit of fear, and everyone in the kingdom, even with the sun, the king also should obey the government and judgment especially. Okay. Then the kingdom is very well placed. Now, control within the kingdom is okay. But if external people is going to come from the outside and rule this kingdom or occupy the kingdom, what we have to do? We can't do anything, right? So in that case, the Jupiter came into the picture, who is the Daiva Guru. Okay. Who is helping into the planning, strategy, and planning to win that war. In olden days, we have a different wars. Padma Vyuha, Chakra Vyuha. Old days, between the kings, the wars going to happen to a strategical way to win the kingdom. That is the sign of the Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be, see, there is an arrow symbol is there, So that arrow is indicating about the strategy, focus, and all the things. And the next,
Sagittarius.
yes, Sagittarius, correct. And the next is the Pisces. Pisces is also ruled by the Jupiter. Everybody is good, but people being ethical and being positive and being spiritual is all controlled by our ruler. So this ruling things like whatever our ministry system, who is connected to water ministry, okay, so who is connected to power, who is connected to roads and buildings, like that. The ministry lords, they are like ministries. They divided into the kingdom is all about the structure of the government. The Jupiter is going to handle the every spiritual matters in the kingdom. Hope you understand the like a sign of zodiac sign and the symbols and its nature, and as well as the planets. How is the story? Did I able to explain well?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And the next point, okay, how the government have to perform, and I will explain. That is a concept of the planets, how it is going to be, where it is going to be strong. I said the planetary strength, right? So how it is a basic fundamental example. If Sun is a supreme of the kingdom, then how or when he will be the strong? He will be the strong when everything is functioning, where power is controlled. Where the power is controlled, when the Sun is going to be at the place of the Mars. So the Mars is the chief commander. If you go to the chief commander place, he have to perform like anything very strongly, right? So the government will be strong and secure. If the secure, everything will be strong. You got my point, right?
Yes.
Yes. Even that Sun is the planet is going to be very weak at the area of the Libra, because even the supreme of the kingdom should obey the government, and that is a judicial part, correct?
Yes.
Yes, that is the reason he will be the weakest at the area of the Libra sign.
Debilitated.
Yes, it is called debilitation. The strongest point is exaltation. The weakest point is the debilitation. Correct words. And the next point is Mars also expects like we want to work hard. We want to make it the Sun desire successful. Correct. So then Mars will go to the area, because if you want to complete your work, if you go to your employee space, if you are with your employees, they are going to perform very well. We know that without our monetary, they can perform little lower, right or not?
Yes.
That is the reason. If the Mars is going to the Capricorn sign, then Saturn is more anxious and he will try to perform very strongly. Okay. That is the reason Mars is going to be exalted here. And then Mars is going to be debilitated in the Cancer sign, because this is the sign of the Queen. If he is going there, what is the point to go to the Queen without the King, right? There is no point to stay here, because Queen also fears Mars. Got my point, right? That is the reason Mars will be weak and he will be scary at the sign of the Cancer.
I have one doubt here.
Yes.
Aquarius and Capricorn both in Saturn sign only, na? He got more power in the Capricorn only. Why not in Aquarius?
In the sign of Zodiac, why 360 degrees? Why can't we make it like a 180 degrees or 160, 240, something like that? That is my first question. The second question is why the Zodiac sign of Aries is placed here after that Taurus is there? Why Taurus is not first, after that Aries is not there? These are the fundamental questions. The Maharshi is plotted like that, and I am just created a story to make it remember well. That's it. Okay.
Master, one more small question, maybe to advance. Small
Yeah,
question.
you can.
The Mars will work the same in the both the signs. If the Mars is in the Aries or Aquarius, he will give the same way results.
No. I'll explain. Concept is called Tatwa. Pancha Tatwa, Pancha Bhuta. The four signs are divided into the four type of nature. The Sun is connected to the fire. Okay. Because Sun is super ferocious and aggressive. Got it?
Yeah. Yes.
And the sign of Jupiter is also Sagittarius is a fiery sign, and Aries also a fiery sign.
Yes.
Yes, this is the concept. If the fire is connected to fire, because the frequency is same, I'm calling to the one phone number. You are picking the same number, receiving the same number means we are connected to same frequency. That's why we are connecting. We could able to communicate the same way. Same frequency is always strong. Okay, right. And the next, moon sign is a water sign. If the fiery planet going to the water, what will happen? The fire entered into the water.
Will extinguish.
Okay. So that is the way. That is the way. Mars will not be strong on that area. And this is the Aries sign. There's a Gemini is a Aries sign. Okay.
Air.
Air. Air means the fire is connected to the air.
Bloom.
So it will flame like very strong. And the Taurus is a earthy sign. In earth also it is okay.
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay. But if it is a water, it is going to be damage of the fire. The signs will be repeated in the same way. Okay. This is the way it works. This is a fire, earth, okay, and air and water. Same fire, earth is earth, air and water. And again, fire, earth and air
and
water. So you are expecting a water. If I provide you a fire, is quite opposite, right?
Yes.
Yes. And one more thing I want to express here itself. The fire will be more comfortable to the air. The earth is comfortable with the water. Because on earth, if you pour the water, the plants will grow. Air is added to the fire or fire is added to the air. It will be more comfortable to flame more.
Yes.
Got the logic of the nature of the signs?
Yes.
Right. Now, the Mars, once he went to the sign of Capricorn, the Saturn is like so speed and he will try to perform so strongly.
When the boss is there, they'll work.
Yeah, boss is there, then he will try to perform very strongly. And if it is go to the water sign of the Queen sign, so then he is going to be scary because the king can do anything, right? So he cannot look on the sign of the Queen area. That is the concept to remember. The next, Saturn. Saturn will be, if he go into the boss area, he is going to be feel very weak and debilitated because he need to scare if he go to the boss house. Boss is come to my place, I will work hard. That is okay. If I go to the new space to the boss area, I need to fear because it is not my own place. I need to be so conscious to work on the situations. That is the way he will scare into the area of the boss. And he will be very happy at the sign of Venus because he is the judge. That's the reason he will get the right justice. That's the reason he will be so comfortable and so relaxed because everyone, even the king can't do anything, can't dominate me in the situation of the Libra. That's the reason Saturn is the so happy and comfortable. Got it?
Yes.
And next, now let's look on the Venus. So the Venus is the Daitya Guru of Shukracharya, correct?
Yes.
So he is a knowledgeable person. He will be happy who can listen his knowledge. Because if I can't express my knowledge, it is horrible situation. I need to speak to wall, whatever the wall is there. It is so horrible, right? So he feels the Deva Guru of Bruhaspati will be the best area to discuss his knowledge. That's the reason he's spiritual guy and he's going to comfortable here. Because he's a earthy sign, comfortable in water sign. So happy, right?
Yes.
Yes. And the Venus will be debilitated at the sign of Virgo. Because the Virgo is not about the knowledge. Knowledge is not related to the money. Money is not related to the knowledge. Money will come based on the knowledge. That is different story. Anyway, it is opposite. It is completely the business oriented. Okay. Now coming to the sign of Virgo, the Mercury is going to be exalted at same sign. Prince said to the king, I will handle my own business. I'll do my work. I'll distribute my food and I'll advertise. I'll do everything. So he feels like that. That's the reason Mercury's own house is Virgo and that is Kanya and he will be the exalted at their place, own place itself. and he will be debilitated at the Pisces sign, because there is no business, there is only the knowledge and spirituality. See, if you are doing some business, you can't do charity, right? You have to do business itself. If you get confused, and you will get into the losses, right or not?
Yes.
So this is like a memory mapping technique or a trick to remember the story of exaltation and own houses of all the planets. We covered the Mars, we covered the Venus, we covered the Mercury. Now coming to the Moon, Moon will be very comfortable at his own place. Every planet will be comfortable at their own place. And after finishing all the dinners and lunch, the Moon will go to the entertainment mode, whatever the TV or cinema, in the chill mode. So he will be very happy at the Taurus sign of the Venus sign. And where he will be more scary about the situation, because the weapon building area of the Scorpio, every planet wherever exalted and debilitated will be the opposite sign. If you count from this sign, then the 7th sign will be the debilitation. If you count from here, the 7th sign is exaltation. One and each other, the 7th sign, the opposite sign. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. The Scorpio is the weakest area of the Moon. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. And now coming to the Sun, I told you already, Sun is completed.
Jupiter is pending, Master.
Sorry?
Jupiter is pending.
Yeah, Jupiter is pending, correct. So the Jupiter is going to be comfortable at the sign of Moon, because if the Queen is following, the first lady of the country is following, everybody follows the same thing. So if she is doing a very good spiritual spreading or doing puja or homa or whatever, okay, and everybody will follow. The Jupiter is so comfortable to stay at the house of the Queen. And here the Jupiter will be exalted here. And where he will be debilitated? The warriors area. He will be debilitated at the warriors area, because he is all about the knowledge and spiritual. He is not expecting war. Okay. He can plan a strategy, win and control. And if we have the strong power, we can able to be sustainable kingdom. That is the idea of the Jupiter. But he is not really interested in the war. He is interested in the wisdom. We have covered almost all the planets where it is going to be exalted and debilitated, right?
Yes.
Yes. If you have any questions, how is the story of the kingdom story?
Very nice, Master.
Yes. So we understand the nature of the planets, and there is one concept I will tell you. All the planets are categorized into two groups in a world. Everybody is not happy, or everybody opposite, two sides. One will be happy, one will be sad. 100% of the people cannot be happy at the same moment. 100% of the people cannot be sad at the moment. Do you agree with it or not?
Yes.
Sure. That is the reason planets are divided into the two sections. Okay? See, every planet from the house to the next 5th house, triangle mode, and the next 5th house, the triangle concept of each sign will become friends. The Aries, Mars, Sun, Jupiter will become friends. Got it? And the next triangle, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, they will become friends. If you do the same triangle system in everywhere, so the Jupiter, Sun, and Mars, and the next planet is Moon, will become one group. Another group is Saturn, Venus, and Mercury will come under the another group. Got it?
Yes.
This is the way they become friends. Do you think any planets got missed?
Rahu Ketu.
Exactly. So the Rahu Ketus don't have any signs really. The Ketu comes under the Sun category. Okay, or Jupiter category. There is a Guru Palita, Shani Palita, and Rahu comes under the Saturn category. Got it?
Yes.
That's all class today. Okay, so if you ask any doubt with the current knowledge, current understanding, current situation, I can answer. So what we covered today? We covered almost the kingdom story.
Yes.
So mark it as completed. So shall we try the quiz?
Definitely.
So
So tell-
personally, with me, I'm more convenient with the Telugu name. So that is where I'm getting really confused. Maybe it will take some time for me to answer the quiz.
Okay.
If it is,
Yeah. That
because I never practiced the English names to begin
Okay,
with.
we'll continue with the Telugu names because
No,
that
you
names
can.
that names is already familiar with the Hindi people. Okay, Karnataka, Simha, Kanya.
Yeah.
These are like most common names. We'll use the same sign names, but planet names must be in English. That's okay. Or you
Yeah,
want to
either-
tell you?
Either of those I need to practice.
Yeah,
But that's fine. Anything I have I'm learning from the beginning, so that's fine. If everyone is fine with this one, I'll practice with these.
Yeah,
names
okay.
itself.
So one idea. So let me go with my flow. Whenever you don't understand,
Sure.
stop me. I'll explain the like Telugu name. You can ask
Uh,
me 100 times. No worries.
No problem. As this is the first class and I'm a very beginner level rather than other people.
Yes.
It will just take some time.
You'll
for
be
me.
automatically habituated. No worries. And
True.
anyway, but I don't want to change you. That is my idea. Even I'm learning something, you forget about what you learn and listen me. I don't want to say like that. I don't be
Okay.
like that. Whatever
Cool.
you are there, that is okay.
Sure.
I'll transform and I'll explain you in that version also. No worries. Yes. Any questions? You want to play the quiz?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me the Taurus is a which type? Because if you practice itself there, no need homework. Happy days. Okay. We covered the friendship and exalted and debilitated also. Let's mark it completed. Okay. Successfully we finished it. Now you have an idea of all the 4 topics. How simply we are finishing the content, right?
Yes.
Basics are enough, and I don't want to go into the deeper of the content. I don't want to confuse. The logic is important ultimately. The predictive astrological logic, I want to share it. If you understand the concept, then we can play around it. Signs, yeah. You can directly tell the sign names. The fiery signs, what do you think and which signs?
Aries.
Mesha is fine.
Aries.
Leo.
Mesha is Aries.
Leo.
Leo.
And Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is a fiery sign. What is the airy signs?
Taurus.
Mercury.
Taurus is not airy
No,
sign.
Taurus is earthy sign.
Yes.
Mercury.
That's the only you're talking about now.
Nice.
Taurus and
Airy sign.
Kanya,
I want
Virgo.
airy signs.
Aries,
Air you
Gemini,
want? Air you want?
Yes.
Gemini,
Kumbha,
Gemini.
Libra,
Libra.
Sagittarius.
Correct. And water signs.
Pisces.
Okay.
And
Then earthy signs.
is a
Virgo,
Capricorn. Capricorn is our
Virgo, Taurus,
Virgo also.
Okay. Then the remaining
Capricorn.
where I have to push these two.
Cancer and Scorpio.
Cancer is water.
Okay. So now if you click on show answer, so answer is shown. The same is shown. If you do like that, let's see what will happen. Automatically it will be rearranged. Okay. Now there is a same in the kingdom story. Who is the king and which
Leo.
sign rules?
King is the sun. And
Leo
Sun,
is
Leo.
Sun, Leo. Good.
Cancer is moon, and she's the
Correct.
queen.
King is asking king, so sun is a king, right? Mercury is the prince. Which sign of the kingdom kitchen production center?
Gemini.
Correct.
Gemini.
And who manages the army warriors, the servants of the kingdom?
Servant.
Saturn.
Saturn.
So who
No,
manages the
Saturn is
army?
warrior.
Yes,
Warrior.
warriors. Yes, correct.
Warrior is Saturn only. Warrior is Saturn.
Mars.
Leader is
Yeah, Mars is not there, right? Who manages the army? So Mars is not there, then only the option is Saturn.
He is chief commander.
Yes. And who is the divine priest of the kingdom?
Jupiter. Jesus.
Right. What role Mars plays in the kingdom?
Mars is a commander. Chief commander.
Correct. And which element does the sign belong to? Cancer.
Water.
Water.
Water. Now check the answers. So all the answers are correct. Congratulations to me. because he was remembering very well.
Oh, no. To be honest, I didn't remember much. Yeah, I have homework to do. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So
I will
this is
admit
a
that.
small quiz. How is the pages?
Nice.
So like that. You can try at home also, in mobile also you can do. We have that animation. I'll make in English also. In exalted debilitation. See, there is a playground. So you can drag the planet.
Debilitated.
Then you can see the exaltation and debilitation.
Exaltation is green, debilitation is red.
Yes. So if you move the planet, it will show like that automatically. How is it?
Nice.
Good, sir.
Exaltation. So this is the way. If you type some date of birth and generate the chart also, you see that planet now Jupiter in transit is exalted, no? So that is showing. Nice?
Nice.
Like that. And planetary friendships. I'll explain 100 days of astrology law. So that is a concept explained here. Same concept. The triangle format. Planetary friendship, the group of the planets, how situated. And you can drag the planets.
What is this? Jupiter.
Sure answers.
Mars, Moon, and
Yes.
yeah.
Playground is nice, right?
Yes.
That's it. That's all today's class. And whatever the doubts, if you ask me, I'll answer it. We have a very good playground that is in the south chart, but we have a north playground.
I'm comfortable at really south chart actually. 3-4.
Me only south chart. It's very hard to learn for me into the north chart, but I'll explain in south chart. When we go to the RVA software, I will click on this button. That's it. Okay. It is east. I'll remove the east. So this is the south chart. This is the north chart. This is the east chart. If you go to the old books like Jataka Martanda, some book is there. So if you go, there is example charts are there. That example charts can be that east chart. This is like a apasavya. In the anti-clockwise, you have to read the chart. Anyway, we are not using it. Only the thing is I will show the south and north chart. Switch it to show to user. That's it. Anyway, we are going to use the south chart only.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes.
You were saying 159 are friends.
Correct.
Then you have categorized fire, earth, air, water. So will they match, sir? I mean, if a planet is there, 159, 3 are there. Do they match with the other quality of air, water? That combination will also work to those planets, sir, in the same way?
It's not based on their element. Basically, fundamental logic is there actually. That logic is like the Konadipati is always friend. Okay. The 159 lords. For example, even I didn't introduce the ascendant. It is the friends also decided from the ascendant. I'll introduce the ascendant. I'll answer into the next class because without ascendant, I cannot explain that logic. How you decided these are friends and how the group was decided.
Yes.
It is actually based on the ascendant. There is a Adipatyas, the Kona Adipatya, Kendra Adipatya, there is a concept. So after that, I'll understand. As of now, you just remember 159 lords are friends. That is from the each sign, the fifth and ninth house, whatever the planet is there, that planet will become friend. That is a simple concept. And the second concept is Jupiter category and Saturn category. There are two groups of the planets. That's it. 4 and 5. 4 is Saturn, Venus, Mercury and Rahu. That is Sun, Mars, Moon, Jupiter and Ketu. These are the groups. That's it.
Sir. Okay.
Yes. Anyone else? You can ask any doubts. Nothing. Okay. Do you want me to end the recording if my class is over?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Once again, thank you. Happy Guru Purnami. We'll meet in the next episode 03. So where we are going to discuss what are the topics. So we have covered, we'll explain about what is the concept of the ascendant, what is the natural malefic, natural benefic, and the placements. Like we'll cover 2 or 3 topics. We'll slowly digest. The first is you just practice the remembering of the sign names and the planet names, where it is exalted, where it is debilitated. I think the memory of the basic memory of the planets and signs is important, because if you are going forward, there is no point. The week homework is this. Okay. So thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.